Do you have bad habits? Don't worry, I will help you to break those habits, so let's get started. Bad habits disrupt your life and keep you from achieving your goals. They endanger both your mental and physical health. They also waste your time and energy. So why do we continue to do them? Is there anything you can do about it? Most importantly, how can you get rid of your bad habits and replace them with good ones? I don't have all of the answers, but keep reading and I'll share what I've learned about breaking bad habits. What factors contribute to bad habits? The majority of your bad habits are caused by two factors: boredom and stress. Most bad habits are simply a way of coping with stress and boredom. Everything from biting your nails to going on a shopping spree to binge drinking every weekend to wasting time on the internet can be a simple way to cope with stress and boredom. But this does not have to be the case. You can teach yourself new and healthy ways to deal with stress and boredom, which you can then replace your bad habits with. Of course, sometimes the stress or boredom that is visible is caused by deeper issues. These are difficult issues to consider, but if you're serious about making changes, you must be honest with yourself. Are there any particular beliefs or reasons for the bad habits? Is there something deeper at work, a fear, an event, or a limiting belief that is causing you to cling to something unhealthy? Recognizing the sources of your bad habits is essential for breaking them. A bad habit is replaced, not eliminated. All of your habits, good and bad, are present in your life for a reason. These behaviors benefit you in some way, even if they are harmful in other ways. Sometimes the advantage is biological, as with smoking or drugs. It can be emotional at times, such as when you stay in an unhealthy relationship. In many cases, your bad habit is a simple stress reduction strategy. Biting your nails, pulling your hair, tapping your foot, or clenching your jaw, for example. These benefits or reasons also apply to minor bad habits. Opening your email inbox as soon as you turn on your computer, for example, may make you feel more connected. Looking at all of those emails at the same time destroys your productivity, divides your attention, and overwhelms you with stress. However, it keeps you from feeling like you're missing out. So you do it. Because bad habits provide some kind of benefit in your life, simply eliminating them is extremely difficult. This is why simple advice like, just stop doing it, is rarely effective. Instead, you must replace a bad habit with a new habit that offers a comparable benefit. If you smoke when you're stressed, it's not a good idea to just stop smoking when that happens. Instead, come up with a new way to deal with stress and implement that new behavior instead of smoking. In other words, bad habits serve a purpose in your life. As a result, it is preferable to replace your bad habits with a healthier behavior that addresses the same need. In other words, bad habits address specific needs in your life. As a result, it is preferable to replace your bad habits with a healthier behavior that meets the same need. If you expect yourself to simply cut bad habits without replacing them, you will have certain needs that will go unmet, and it will be difficult to stick to a routine of, just don't do it, for very long. How to break a bad habit. Here are some more suggestions for breaking bad habits and rethinking the process. Choose a replacement for your bad habit. You must plan ahead of time how you will respond when faced with the stress or boredom that causes your bad habit. What will you do if you get the urge to smoke? Instead, try breathing exercises. What will you do when Facebook beckons you to procrastinate? For instance, write one sentence for work. Whatever it is and whatever you are dealing with, you must have a plan for what you intend to do instead of your bad habit. Remove as many triggers as you can. If you smoke while drinking, avoid going to the bar. If you eat cookies while they're still in the house, throw them all away. If the first thing you do when you sit on the couch is grab the TV remote, hide it in a closet in another room. Avoiding the things that cause bad habits will make it easier for you to break them. Right now, your surroundings make bad habits easier and good habits more difficult. You can change the outcome by changing your environment. Collaborate with someone. How frequently do you attempt to diet in private? Or perhaps you have quit smoking, but kept it to yourself. By doing so, no one will see you fail, right? Instead, form a group and quit together. You and your partner can hold each other accountable and celebrate your successes together. Knowing that others expect you to perform better is a powerful motivator. Surround yourself with people who live in the same way you do. You don't have to say goodbye to your old friends, but don't underestimate the power of making new ones. Visualize yourself as a winner. Consider quitting smoking, buying healthy food, or getting up earlier. Whatever bad habit you want to break, visualize yourself crushing it, smiling, and reveling in your victory. Consider creating a new identity for yourself. You don't have to be someone else, simply return to your old self. We frequently believe that in order to break bad habits, we must completely transform ourselves. The truth is that you already have the ability to be someone who is free of your bad habits. In fact, it's highly unlikely that you've had these bad habits your entire life. You don't have to stop smoking, simply return to being a non-smoker. You don't need to become a healthy person, you just need to get back to being healthy. Even if it has been years, you have already lived without this bad habit, which means you can do it again. To overcome negative self-talk, use the word "but." When you're battling bad habits, it's easy to judge yourself for not acting better. It's easy to tell yourself how bad you are every time you make a mistake or slip up. When this occurs, finish the sentence with "but." I'm fat and out of shape right now, but I could be in shape in a few months. I'm stupid, and no one respects me, but I'm working hard to learn a useful skill. I'm a failure, but everyone fails from time to time. Prepare for failure. We all make mistakes now and then. When you screw up, skip a workout, eat bad foods, or sleep in, it doesn't make you a bad person, my main man Steve Cam says. It gives you humanity. Welcome to the group. So, instead of beating yourself up over a mistake, prepare for it. We all get off track. What distinguishes top performers from the rest is that they get back on track quickly. This article contains a number of strategies to help you recover after making a mistake. What is the next step? If you want to start breaking bad habits, I recommend starting with awareness. It's easy to become preoccupied with how you feel about your bad habits. You can either make yourself feel guilty or spend your time fantasizing about how things should be. However, these thoughts distract you from what is actually happening. Instead, awareness will show you how to actually affect change. When does your bad habit take place? How many times a day do you do it? Where have you gone? What are you doing? What initiates and triggers the behavior? Simply keeping track of these issues will make you more aware of the problem and provide you with dozens of solutions to stop it. Here's a simple way to get started. Simply keep track of how many times per day your bad habit occurs. Put a piece of paper and a pen in your pocket. Make a note of it on your paper every time your bad habit occurs. At the end of the day, add up all of the tally marks to get your total. The goal at first is not to judge yourself or feel guilty about doing something unhealthy or ineffective. The only goal is to be aware of when and how frequently it occurs. Being aware of the problem will help you wrap your head around it. Then you can begin to put the ideas in this article into action and break your bad habit. Breaking bad habits takes time and effort, but most importantly, persistence. Most people who succeed in breaking bad habits try and fail several times before they succeed. You may not achieve success right away, but that does not mean you will never achieve it.